Good evening to all our honored guests. Recently, I read an article on how bees like to play with wooden toys just for enjoyment. I then learned that if a bee stings you accidentally, it will try and untwist itself, desperately trying to undo its fatal mistake. So as I watched this little bee writhe, my mind couldn't resist its most human instinct, empathy. Like them, humanity too has made mistakes, which with enough empathy we can undo. Bees are responsible for 1 of every 3 bites of food we consume. They pollinate over 80% of the global food crops. Now, I can drone on about daily routine changes that we all already know. Plant native, forego fertilizers, recycle, but the impact made by these changes is small. And that's not just my opinion. 10%, the wealthiest 10% of the population is responsible for over 70% of all the waste in our landfills. No wonder we all feel so helpless. But I digress. Change can be made. So today I will emphasize the impact of advocacy and activism in our daily routines. Greta Thunberg at 15 gathered 6 million people in her climate strikes, which made the EU declare a national climate emergency. Mr. B's Team Trees planted over 25 million trees. Team C's cleared 15 million kilograms of trash from the oceans just using donations. You can change your web browser from Google to Ecosia, which has planted over 230 million trees. So for my final short message, I would like to urge you all to remember that yes, the small changes are important. Plant native, use public transport, but the big changes are what make the difference. Join, advocate, organize yourselves, collect yourselves for plantation drives, donate to organizations that plant and clean the environment. Instead of funding microtrends like Labubus or Stanley Cups, that money is spent better somewhere else. Use your time, use your inherited birthright as humans to communicate, because today, us is more important than me.